And another thing that sucks is I was an Olympic hopeful. I went to a camp actually. On the time when the guy said that I was smoking weed, I went to a camp for Olympic hopefuls, the best players in the country for my age group. Um, and they say I'm someone that smokes weed and a someone who I don't know. They say a bunch of stuff about me. But I was an Olympic hopeful. I came home, I practiced every single day at my pool, worked out, and now I'm gone from that. I live in an apartment with no ability to work out. Plus, I'm depressed, so I don't think I'm really going to be wanting to work out. There's some days I come home and I'm like, I'm going to work out, and then I have to deal with my dad, and that doesn't happen anymore. So I had all this going for me, a really great life, a fun one, a one where I could potentially become an Olympian. I could become a really great water polo player, go to college for a great school, hang out with my friends, have friends that I can talk to outside of school, outside of my practice, know what's going on in my life, have a sister, 3 of them. But I don't have that anymore. Instead, I come home to a man who's bitter and angry, who wants nothing but to hurt me. And I sit there and I deal with it every single day. Nothing happy. The only happiness I get is going to school and hanging out with my friends. And actually doing my schoolwork. But I can't do that anymore either because I don't have a computer. Thanks, Dad. You wanted to see me successful. Well, taking me away from the only place where I'm taking away from me from the only place where I was going to be able to go to a school for water polo, go to a good school that makes 90s in all their classes instead of 40s, 45s, and 40s in every single age group, pre-AP, everything. Everything. They don't even make a 70 in a single class of theirs. At least I don't think so. Don't fact check me on that. But it still sucks. Going to a school with a coach that liked me, that would have been done, it would have helped me get into a college, a good college, get college scouts. He helped another person I know get a college scouts. Go to a school with a really great water polo program, a really, really great academic program. But now I'm going to a school with a terrible academic program, a terrible swim team, and not even a water polo team. And you ask me to be happy. You ask me to want to be there. I don't. I don't want to be there. And after all the stuff he puts me through, the saying that I'm making up my suicidal thoughts, the lying to me, the deceiving, the standing over my back every chance I get. I can't go to the bathroom without the man thinking I'm doing something. I can't do anything without him thinking I'm doing something. I went to his office when I was quarantined. Yeah, I was quarantined in his office, a doctor's office. And he literally, just because of me, put a camera in there. First day I went in there was no camera. Now, there's a camera in there. For no other reason, but for me, there's a camera in there. And I would turn the cameras around every single chance I would get. And then someone would go in there, and I would turn around, and I would see the camera facing me every single time. There wasn't a camera in there before, but there was a camera in there now. Were you scared that one of your employees would do something to me? No, you were scared that I was going to do something. Why is that? Why am I being parented by someone that's paranoid? Who's clearly going to spread some paranoia onto me, who's clearly an alienating person, putting me through all this shit, basically putting me in jail. Is that not alienating behavior? For telling me about how your sisters did drugs, telling me about how my mom didn't tell my sister about her dad until blah 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 years. Your sister had to find out it herself. Saying all this crap about my mom, about my sisters. Is that not alienating behavior? Is that not? And you want to say that my mom's the alienating one. The one that's allowed me to make my own decisions. That's allowed me to, if I don't want to go with my dad, you don't have to. That's allowed me to make my own choices. But then you have a man that won't allow me to do anything, that took away my only way to do schoolwork. And he says he wants me to be successful. He says he wants me to go to the Olympics, to go to college. How am I supposed to go to college when I literally can't turn anything? For all you know, I could be a genius, but I have no ability to turn in my stuff. I have no ability to do anything. I have none. In quarantine, I'm not going to be able to turn in my work. That's the crazy thing. They will not receive a single thing from me because I won't be able to turn in my work. Am I supposed to go to school? I can't go to school. And they can't receive anything from me because that's going to have coronavirus on it, supposedly. What am I supposed to do then? Just keep my work to myself? Just get work, do it for no reason? Real smart, Court. You really thought this through. You really thought through what's the best situation for me. You didn't just look for every way, any way to get me away from my mom. You didn't just look for the smallest tidbit that could